Guys, so I guess this is just going to be another cooking episode. I fried my little okra that you just seen, and now the girls are wanting me to make a chicken pasta. So the way I usually do pastas is I'll boil my noodles, and the ones I'm using this time are some shells. They're the medium-sized shells. And then I have some chicken that I had from the freezer. I'm going to defrost this, chop that up, and then we have some chives. These are the ones, the green onions that I cut up and I kept growing, regrowing. So these are from the freezer. We have these two orange peppers that had better days, but they will cook. And we have some round ball onions. There we go, some little onions. We have corn, some carrots, and some broccoli. So I just make my own twist on it. I boil up my noodles and then I saute all that stuff down, mix it together, make those some teriyaki sauce on there or something. So I'm just gonna play some music and I'm gonna get to cooking. Okay, family, so now I'm going to show you how to do the broccoli. Like I said in a past video about how you can keep your broccoli green even when you cook it. So I'm going to show you that method so you'll be able to do that and have bright green broccoli when you cook a dish. Because you know, usually it turns like a brown color and start getting a smell or whatever. But this way, we're going to boil the broccoli and then we're going to put it, we're not going to cook it all the way. We're going to just partially cook it, that all the bright, when we get it to it's a bright green color, then we're going to quickly put it into an ice bath. Ice bath is just water with ice cubes on there or really cold water. And we're going to put it in there, and so it'll shock the color to stay into the broccoli. And then you can cook it and stuff and it won't change colors. So right now I'm waiting for my water to boil. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cut up these chicken breasts. These are the ones that I had, that I told you I had in the freezer. And then I just defrosted in the microwave. So I'm just going to cut it up to little small pieces to go in there. I think I'm going to use like a cream chicken base for the pasta. I'm not for sure yet. I'm going to ask them if they want teriyaki or they want more southern style. So I'm just cutting them into little bits. Alright. This grilled chicken smells so good. Okay guys, so now you can see that the water is boiling. It is ready for the broccoli to go in there. There we go. And what you want to do is press it down so that the broccoli gets this bright green color. See, is how it's turned into that bright green color. Now, while that's warming up some, I'm going to get an ice bath started. Okay, we have our ice water. I'm going to put that right there. And as you can see, they have turned this bright green color, right? But we don't want it to cook all the way through, so now we'll drain it off. Now, look at that broccoli. Look how bright and green it is. Look at that. The boiling brings up the chlorophyll to the top and brings out the brightness in it. And putting it in this ice bath right here is what shocks in the color. That's what they do at restaurants. And you're like, wow, how can this broccoli be still green all day? Because they shock in that color and it stays. So when I'm sauteing with the broccoli or cooking it, it'll stay that bright green color. You see, there is my broccoli in there with my ice. Let me show you how bright it is. Look at that. See? It's nice and green. So I'm going to drain this water off. Okay, family, I got all my chopping done. We have our diced chicken here. On this one, we have the broccoli. Look at that broccoli. Wow. We have some orange peppers. We have the carrots. Now, guys, with the carrots, I went on and put them in the microwave for a few seconds to kind of get them a little tender. I was kind of worried that it might not be tender enough. I have this huge skillet here that I'm going to put some little oil in here, and that's what we're going to saute all our vegetables with. Over here in this corner, we have the onions, and we have the green onions. And we're going to start off with them first as the base in there. I think it's ready already. Yeah, you hear that sizzle? Put that all in there. So we want to saute our onions and bell peppers. Saute our onions and green onions to cook them on down. So I decided also I'm gonna do cream of chicken. So that's what we'll have as our sauce. And I have a little chicken broth to kind of thin that out. I love using this. This pan here, guys, was brand new in the dumpster. You can go back on past video, and I've got 2 of these. I donated 1 to my church, and I kept 1 for myself. It actually comes with a glass lid that wasn't broke. That was an awesome find. Okay, you'll start adding the rest of the ingredients when your onions start having a clear or translucent look, which it is now. See how they starting to, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're starting to be clear. They're not as white. And then I'm going to go ahead and start adding the other vegetables into it. Let's put the peppers and the carrots. Let's cook that for a minute before we throw in the broccoli. The other item that can go in at the same time is this chicken. Let's stir that around. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Smells like Thanksgiving. Now, I used to do pasta dishes like this a lot with the girls when they were younger. It was a very quick meal to be able to just have all these different ingredients. You can prep this up ahead of time, have everything diced up. And if you have a night where you're so busy and you don't have time to really think of something, you can always boil up some noodles, 10-15 minutes, and have all your stuff already ready. And just throw it in a pot, put on some noodles with some chicken broth. And you can have that with cream of chicken, a quick meal. The kids will get fed. Oh, that looks lovely. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there, some more oil. You don't have to have that much oil in yours, but since it's such a big skillet, oh, that smells so good. You're just cooking it down. I'm going to go ahead and add my broccoli into there. Because we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Let's add our seasoning. You can add whatever you like in there. Basics is pepper and salt. Not too much salt because you do have cream of chicken and it has salt in it as well. This is garlic powder. And let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in mine. There we go. Let's cook this all up. Guys, I want y'all to see these beautiful colors. Look at that. You see how that broccoli has not changed the color? That has not, even though it's been on the heat, hasn't changed color because we already shocked in that color. That is wonderful. We're going to go ahead and add the noodles in next. These are the shell noodles that I've made today, but you can use any type of noodles that you want inside there. Move this away. It's a quick way to do a one-dish meal. You won't have so many dishes. The kids will love you. Your husband will love you. Now that it's already starting to cook, I'm going to put some of this cream of chicken. I won't use all of this. This is a really huge can. This is, how many ounces? This is 1 pound, 10 ounces. So it's a big can, so I won't use all of that. But a healthy scoop or two. That should be good enough. Oh, yes. What? I'm losing the noodle. I'm going to turn this heat down. There we go. Oh, yes. We got a happy skillet going on right now, guys. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth. Because you do want to add this because the can of the cream of chicken will be concentrated. So you need to have some kind of liquid in there. You can use chicken broth. You know, if you're doing a mushroom, cream of mushroom, you can use a beef broth. You can even use water. No judgment here. Do whatever makes you happy. So I turned down the temperature so it's like at a medium heat now. So now I want all of this food to kind of marinate. Guys, the smells that's in this kitchen smells delicious. This is better than any going out to eat. And yeah, save money. Save money that way. Okay guys, I had to get back on here because I forgot to put the corn in there. We're gonna doesn't matter. Corn is already cooked. You can eat corn right out of the can. So I was like, wait a minute, I have another ingredient set in there. Nobody told me. Come on, fam. You got to let me know when I do that kind of stuff. Okay. So we're going to just have this corn in here quickly. And it's just going to marinate with the rest of this food that's in here. I'm going to put the lid back on here. This is the lid that came with this beautiful copper pot. Wonderful. I have enjoyed using this. So guys, we're going to sit here, let it simmer for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll be back with you so I can plate it. Okay, family, we have let this cook for maybe 10-15 minutes, and now it's time to enjoy it. Look at that smoke coming out of there. Oh yes. Let me go ahead and cut that off. Give it a quick stir. Oh yes. So this food has time to marinate and enjoy each other and just combine together. There we go. Let's get a nice spoon and plate this up. Oh, that looks so good. So if you like cream of mushroom, you can do cream of mushroom in here. Any kind of cream of whatever. My kids they don't really like mushrooms. I don't either, but I can eat it in food. And so I didn't put any on here. Alrighty. Let's put a little bit of parsley on there. For some garnish. Let's see. Lovely. All right. So I want to thank y'all for being with me today as I cook this. It might seem like it took long. It really didn't. Especially if you already have the stuff prepped. It would definitely make it easier. But let's get into this. We're going to have a little bit of broccoli, a little piece of the chicken. Woo. Hot. Delicious. Delicious. A quick one-pot meal. And guys, you have leftovers, make it into a soup the next day. Put more chicken broth in there, put it in a crock pot, and you have some a soup for the next day. You can always switch up what vegetables you want to put in this. And the broccoli, I hope you do use that technique of shocking the broccoli. So therefore, beautiful green color, guys. The color did not change, even with cooking it. The color is bright and green. So, alright guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to join this family. Hit me with a like on this video, and I'll see you on the next adventure.